It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. Tyler Lockett now with a return.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Newton. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Newton.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Throwing is Newton. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Again, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins.
And the 49ers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. The first carry for the Memphis man, Antonio Gibson.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Throw left side complete. That's Brown.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And complete right side to Cook.
And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Dalvin Cook. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Zuerlein good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last.
Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. That was so well timed. Just a perfect throw on the slam.
Hit him up.
It's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now Newton on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. After 7-0 on EA Sports. After the sack on first down, Newton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Newton. Flush to his right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 33. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Give to Cook out of the gun. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Newton.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 22. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards 1. Now it's a different discussion altogether. One side optimistically, the other side wondering what could have been.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando, and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Second and 10, Newton again. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass. It's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
And now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They snap it to Newton. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And it'll be intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
To throw again on second down. Newton. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Newton's throw here pulled in by Golladay.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the 16, Newton. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. From the gun on third down, Newton. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
On first down, Newton. Flushed out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the half will begin with a touchback.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for the Niners.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. That's caught by Waller out left side. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Darren Waller, 52 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your tight end?
Yeah, you don't get that very often. What you're describing is more like a Tyreek Hill, a Devontae Adams, and Antonio Brown. You're not talking about a guy that lines up or can line up in line and look like an extra tackle on running plays. He took that bad boy downfield just like he was a scat back.
Before the game, he told me, I'm going to have a zinger or two today. And I was like, a zinger or two? I guess that's a zinger, right?
That's a zinger.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Newton. Going deep for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Newton. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. On 1st and 10, Newton.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. Here's a diving catch right side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. To throw is Newton. And he finds McLaurin. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Newton on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Going to run the sweep here. This is Hopkins shedding the tackle. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point from McManus is good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Block at the return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Newton now to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. And he's got this down to the 35. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Throwing here, Newton. And complete right side to Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Newton to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Cook, and this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Newton. Flush to his right. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable but do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense, but that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
Here's Newton. Going deep for Hopkins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 15. Well, obviously, Charles, this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball down.
Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Herbert now.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath. Maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 27-yard line.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Justin Herbert.
A 12-yard touchdown run. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Lockett the return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now Newton on first down. Flushed out right. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Myles Jack. After the turnover, here's Herbert, eluding the pressure right. Able to hit his target, Claypool. Touchdown! Chase Claypool. A 24-yard touchdown. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Lockett the return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, ends up spilling it for a loss.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Newton. Escaping, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Lorenzo Carter. What a sensational effort. That's going to be a loss of 20.
Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Back to throw, Newton. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they've been seeking.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the 50, Newton. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They fake the give. Newton. In for the Ravens touchdown. Darren Waller. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Zuerlein good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And here comes Diggs.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now it's Swift. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands. I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Herbert. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now down at the 20-yard line.
Here's a diving catch right side. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Herbert off of play action. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. To the air again, Herbert. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. The kick by McManus is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about one-score lead, two-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
A final shot before the break. Newton. He hits his target, Lockett. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Let's go! Let's go!
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Lockett the return. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Lorenzo Carter, his second sack of the night. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Newton. Flushed out right. Catch is made by Metcalf. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. On 1st down, it's Newton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Lorenzo Carter bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Another try after the 1st down sack. Newton dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Newton. Being chased out left. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 68 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Swift. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. They'll try the air now with Herbert. Rolling to his left. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Swift. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. DeAndre Swift. A 9-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Lockett the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Newton. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Escaping the pressure right. He lets it fly for Lockett. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Flush to his right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And they go the wrong way on
this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. They'll try the option right here on 3rd down. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Justin Herbert, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Lockett the return. Up to midfield. Tyler Lockett. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together, but that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Cam looking to throw. And that's caught at the 2. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Taken at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Flushed out right. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Buying time to his left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Eluding the pressure right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
DeAndre Swift.
He scored on the ground and through the air. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw is incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And they've got it. They recovered it.
Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
He lets it fly for Lockett. Touchdown. It's complete. Tyler Lockett. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And the Ravens cut into that lead. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the two-point try. They'll try the sneak, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
I've been fortunate enough along the way to see two-point conversion attempts in all levels of football. That's my first quarterback sneak for a two-point conversion attempt. That's actually insulting to a defense. I'm just going to tell you straight up if they didn't get this.
I was going to say they were insulting those guys in the middle, though. They stood tall. They won the trench battle.
Yeah, they did. I think they stared them all the way back to the bench like, are you kidding me? I cannot believe you made that call.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Dante Hightower on the stop. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to...